Here are the latest poll numbers between Biden and Trump. Are you ready? Oh, wow. Oh, that's just looking great. So CNN did a poll in 15 battleground states. Biden is in at 49% and Trump is in at 48%. That's a 1-point lead. A 1-point lead. This is another poll, okay? So for the entire ticket, Biden Harris in at 50% and Trump Pence at 46%. Now, Biden has a 4-point lead. Again, that could be within the margin of error. And as they note, it's a 10-point shift towards Trump in a month. Now, listen, man. Let's be real. I'm not a poll truther, but we warned you. Do you remember how they kept saying that, oh, Bernie is just not going to pan out? It's not going to work with Bernie Sanders. You know why? Because his ideas, they're too left to the party, and the party's just not there yet. And most importantly, Biden is more electable. Do you remember that? They just kept saying that over and over. Biden is more electable. And you'd survey voters and exit polls, and people would say, yeah, I voted for Biden because I think he's more electable. They thought it's a safer bet than Bernie Sanders. Well, where is that safer bet? You call that a safe bet? No. The whole thing might as well go to Trump in this case. You have no guarantee that Biden wins. None whatsoever. This is abysmal. What is that? This is in battleground states on top of it. A 1-point difference? No. Once again, man, the polls don't mean everything, but a 1-point difference. I mean, you're really grasping at straws here, for God's sake. This is a disaster. We knew it was coming, man. I told you. I still believe Trump is going to win. You got to remember something. These battleground states, okay? A key demographic that cost Hillary her election were these people who voted for Obama in 2008 and then once again in 2012. But then in 2016, they said they're going with Trump. They switched. Who did they switch from? Remind me. Who was in office when they went to vote? Oh, that's right. Joe Biden was in office. So can you please explain to me this rationale, how this key demographic that you want to win back, which voted against Barack Obama and Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton and John Kerry and all these neoliberals, how are you going to win them back by giving them the exact same shit that drove them away? Not to mention, you are offering them nothing on policy. Nothing. You want to see something else, man? Here's a new attack ad from Trump. You ready? This one's fresh.
What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid.
The younger generation now tells me how tough things are. Give me a break. No. I have no empathy for it. Give me a break.
Oh my God. The other day, when I showed you Kamala cackling like a demon about putting parents in jail for truancy, I told you. I mean, everybody's saying this. You just need to run that ad as it is. You run that video with no editing, and it will suffice because of how damning it is. And look what Trump is doing. Look at what his campaign is doing. They didn't edit anything. They didn't add any voiceovers. There's no narration. There's no interjection. No, they're just showing unedited clips of Biden and Kamala. Self-incriminating. I mean, abysmal. Abysmal. Oh, God, they're just... Democrats just love to lose, man. They love it. Really. I mean, they threw together an abomination of a ticket, especially at a time when you could have had Bernie Sanders. Now, again, Bernie Sanders, a lot to critique, man, especially on foreign policy. But generally speaking, I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. You want a sure win? it would still be an uphill battle. Make no mistake, you're fighting against an incumbent. Look, the proof is in the pudding. Look, here we are. What an abomination. Oh my God.
I mean, just looking back at the polls at the same time in 2016, Hillary was leading Trump by way more, by 8 percentage points, and she still lost in November. Biden isn't even leading Trump by 8 points. 1 point. So that's well within the margin of error. Could be Trump actually leading. Oh man, this is a disaster in the making.
I mean, they brought this on themselves, man. They brought this on themselves. I don't even know what to say. Now, again, things could change until election day, but I think it's really telling that Donald Trump mismanaged, that's putting it mildly, the pandemic. There's a recession, 55 million unemployed, about the same figure with no healthcare. You have all these protests across the country, and he's just 1 point behind Biden. Could you imagine if those things were not happening? I mean, Biden would be like 15 points behind. No, this is a disaster. Oh. Once again, man, this is going to be just like 2016, right? Just like 2016. Mike Pompeo was even gloating. He said 2 days ago when he was giving an interview, around this exact same time, they were all saying, oh, Hillary's going to win, Hillary's going to win. She's in the lead. And look what happened. And he was laughing his head off, man. Yeah, he knows. Oh my God. What a train wreck. What a train wreck.